I'd like to call the September 13th, 2018 Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ray? Mr. Margraff?
Here.
Here.
Is there an approval of the reading of the minutes of August 9th and August 16th?
I recommend that we approve the meetings of August 9th and August 16th.
And I'll concur. That's right, it's a recommend and concur meeting. Forgot. Correspondence. Item A. Correspondence received from Councilman David Warple requesting $17,195 of gaming funds be allocated for a supervision contract with HWC Engineering and $98,956.96 be allocated for a construction contract with Hawk Enterprises. Is this one? Oh, it's okay. This request has been signed by the councilman as well as the mayor. Do I have a recommendation for its approval?
I do. I make that recommendation.
And I'll concur. Okay, so that was A. All right.
Yeah.
Construction observation contract with HWC Engineering for the 5th District Lighting Project, Phase 1, Ridgeland Avenue, 171st Street to 169th Street. This has been, I presume, Mr. Button, vetted by yourself and or your department?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll entertain a recommendation for its approval.
I'll make a recommendation to approve the contract for HWC.
And I'll concur. Item C, correspondence received from Walsh and Kelly, Inc., requesting permission to close southbound Columbia Avenue, south of 175th Street, to complete full-depth pavement patching from 175th Street to Old Columbia Avenue, Monday, September 17th, 2018, through Saturday, September 22nd, 2018. I would guess we're going to have one lane open each direction.
No, it'll be one lane northbound only. The southbound will have to detour around. Southbound will be closed. Because of the bridge approach, we have limited space, and so they won't have flaggers out there 24 hours a day. We'll only allow northbound traffic over the bridge. And they provided a detour plan for that.
Which would be, I'm guessing, going west to Calumet Avenue?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Or east the other way to
It's
Boulevard or
It's to
northbound?
Calumet and over.
Okay.
Okay, I'll make a recommendation to approve the request by Walsh and Kelly.
And I'll concur.
Thank you.
Toughie. Item D, correspondence received from Chief of Police John Doty requesting approval of Officer Keith Markert being transferred from the Patrol Division to the Narcotics Division with specialty pay effective September 9, 2018. Approval of Department General Order 18-01 and General Order 18-02 and disposal authorizations.
I make a recommendation to approve Chief Doty's request.
And then I'll concur.
Okay.
Thank you. Item E, correspondence received from Fire Chief Jeffrey Smith requesting approval of the promotions of probationary firefighters to private second-class firefighter of Brandon Dills, Aaron Arroyo, Alex Burdine, Cody Hartline, Sylvester Davis, and Anthony Santucci, effective August 7th, 2018, and Fire Department Rules and Regulations, Section 3, Item C, Sick Policy Amendment. Do I have a recommendation approving Fire Chief's request,
I make that recommendation.
and I'll concur. Status hearing on property located at 227 Chicago Avenue.
Can we move this until Kelly comes back? He's in a BUP meeting currently.
Okay,
He's got some things.
no problem. Final approval of the agreement between the City of Chicago Heights, Illinois, and the City of Hammond, Indiana, for the sale of additional water.
I know this contract might seem a bit enigmatic because we had it on the agenda last week as well as this week. However, there were a great number of signatures we had to acquire. So I was able to obtain all the city signatures, and now I have the copies of the pages for the Chicago Heights. You know, and as we know, this is a contract to sell water. The water department selling water is the quiddity of the water department. So what we're doing is we're selling to Chicago Heights, but now the contract reflects all of the signatures required. So I would ask you to please approve it and officially mark it approved with today's dates and put it in the records.
Okay, I'll make that recommendation.
And I'll concur. Nice use of your vocabulary words today, Ms. Cantor. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go back to item F, status hearing on property located at 227 Chicago Avenue.
Okay, as of last week, the water line has been cut at the main, clean fill back in, everything's been treated. We did give them permission to go forward with the electrical contractor they hired, so they get some safe electric in there. And it is my understanding they're having a meeting today with Ron Novak, Environmental Management, to establish the next steps in going forward. So I'm anxious to find the results of that meeting, and we'll see what happens at that point. So it's on course.
Do we need to set this over from type of status down the road? Or is this
It
something?
certainly doesn't hurt. Let's go another 30 days and see where we're at then.
Okay.
It's going to be a fluid situation.
October 11th or 18th is better? 11th.
Okay, I'm going to recommend to set this over to October 11th's meeting.
And I'll concur.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to item H, rental registration hearing on property located at 7213 Delaware Avenue.
Good morning. My name is Jerry Torres. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
My name is Jerry Torres, and I've been a property owner here in Hammond, homeowner, for 34 years. And last year, I purchased a home next to us with the intent of moving my mother and my brother in there, which I have done. I don't want to bore the board with how timely my wife and I are in regards to our financial obligations, but including registering our pets every year. But the rental registration for this year, just an oversight, negligence, ignorance on my part. I just forgot that I was supposed to register the rental unit every year, and I just remembered that about 6 weeks ago in a conversation with a coworker. And there's a late registration fee, penalty fee of $500 that I was hoping the board would consider waiving this one time.
Mr. Torres is correct. He did purchase the property last year. He did sign an affidavit last year stating that his parents would be living there. Is that the case still?
My mother and my brother live there.
Okay.
Yes.
So at that point, if it's family related, if you signed an affidavit last year, we request that you sign an affidavit this year. Okay.
Okay.
And every year that it's not a rental. Okay. Are you collecting rent from them?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you are. Okay. So then at that point, we do request that you register it as a rental.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, no problems there.
no issues.
I noticed no taradiddle with this issue, so I'll entertain a recommendation.
Then my recommendation is going to be, we're going to waive the late fee. You will have to register it at $5 for the year 2018, and you can do that after a meeting today if you want to stand.
Very good.
Stand by, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Just for 2018, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that okay? That's perfect. Item I, correspondence received requesting a rental registration hearing. October 11th.
Okay, I'm going to recommend they set that over to October 11th for for that hearing.
And I'll concur. Item J, the Mylar of Dowling Parks Field addition to the city. I'm guessing this just needs our signatures, so it's, we'll take care of that. Do we need to recommend? Okay, I'll entertain a recommendation, the Mylars,
That we'll make a recommendation that we're signing it.
that we're accepting them.
Approving it?
We're accepting them.
Accept it. Okay, I'm going to make a recommendation that we're accepting the Mylar of Dowling Fields addition to the city.
And I'll concur. Okay. Agreement, item K, agreement to rehabilitate property located at 1530 174th Street. Anything we need to know?
No, well, other than, this property is in about the worst shape. There was a property and a garage. The garage burnt. But, you know, if he wants to post a bond and start working on it, we'll give him a chance like we do for everybody else. But the garage has to go because it's just basically a pile of charcoal at this point.
Is that denoted in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Accepting the
Yeah,
agreement? Okay. My recommendation is to accept the agreement for the property located at 1530 174th Street.
And I'll concur. Item L. Correspondence received from M.W. King Solomon Universal Grand Lodge, Ancient York Masons, requesting the corner of Maywood Street and Sibley Avenue to the alley be blocked for their annual cookout, Saturday, September 22nd, 2018, from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m. Let's see, what do we got? Grandmaster, Flash, Grandmaster. Okay. I mean, we should probably send this to Public Works and PD, right? Yeah, good.
Okay. I'll make a recommendation to send it to Public Works and the Police Department for their review.
And I'll concur. Item M, correspondence received from Morton High School requesting permission to hold a homecoming parade Friday, September 28, 2018, with route beginning at 3:30 p.m. with Police Department and Fire Department participation.
Streets, Police, and Fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a recommendation that we send this to Streets, Police, and Fire for their review and approval.
And I'll concur. Garage sale, item N, garage sale permit submitted for approval. I think we need to get Jared Diddle in one more time. I think it'd be awesome.
That'd be impressive.
I'd be impressed. In 2 days is max, right? Must just be me. I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to make a recommendation to approve the garage sale permits.
And I'll concur. Item O, construction contract with Hawk Enterprises, Inc. for the 5th District Lighting Project, Ridgeland Avenue from 169th Street to 171st Street. Mr. Button.
Yes, sir. This action it relates to the previous action, item A, where Councilman Werpel had approved the funding to be set aside from gaming funds from the 5th District to do this project.
That's the $98,000
Yes, sir.
figure we're talking about?
Yes, sir. So that's concurrent with this particular request, and we ask that you approve it today.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to make a recommendation to approve the construction contract with Hawk Enterprises.
And I'll concur. Item P, change order number 1 received from HWC Engineering for the Hermits Park Road extension at a cost of $24,005.22 for additional sewer work.
The project was found to have some poor sewers in the area, and so we were asking that those sewers be replaced through change order with Walsh and Kelly. I did get the councilman's signature for correspondence that we'll present to this board next week, but we ask that you approve it upon that condition that we get the funding approved through the mayor's offices as well. So if you could approve it with that contingency, we'd appreciate that today. Thank you.
Okay, and that'll be my recommendation to approve it pending that, those signature.
And I'll concur. Thank you. Item 6, matters from other board members. There is one, it's a request from Calumet City Plumbing in regards to a gentleman that lives at 6300 block of Forest Avenue. He has a sewer problem and needs to be taken care of. There's an ornamental light in the way that needs to be removed, and this is work that needs to be done in their estimation ASAP. So I would ask, all the notifications are going to be made by Calumet City Plumbing. I would entertain a recommendation to approve that emergency repair.
Did you have something to say, John, about that?
Yes.
Maybe send a copy to Public Works to have the light removed properly by our lighting guys.
Public Works?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a recommendation to forward this to Public Works for their review, and then approve this concern from Mr. Bennett.
And I'll concur. Matters from other department heads or their representatives? No taradiddle anywhere? New business? Any old business? None. A meeting open to the public. Anyone here from the public like to speak?
Okay, I'm going to make a recommendation to adjourn the meeting.
And I'll concur. Thank you.